YouTube War Dog message over. Welcome back, guys, girls, and everybody else to part 11 of our Bromhead Dynasty playthrough in Saxon, England. The Dynasty spawned from a time-travelling version of me, not necessarily time-travelling deliberately, but thrown back into 867 AD in Saxon, England, and we're playing as my son, Duke Ecgbehrt the Stumbler. Duke Ecgbehrt, of course, in the last episode just won a holy war against the Jarldom of Jorvik to take back the West Riding in the name of his father, and it seems like the East Riding has broken off. There's an Anglo-Nordic Catholic Earl Colbein ruling that and Lancashire on the west coast as well, which is interesting. We're going to get straight on with things here. We're probably going to have some peacetime. Ecgbehrt is focused mostly on improving his realm. We're being raided again. Are we, though? I don't think we are. No, we're not. We beat the raiders. We'll march back up to... Oh, we can disband it. I was going to say we'll march back up to Lincoln. Well, we can't disband our troops, but... Are they going to come back over? Or no, they're going back to the sea. Welsh Gospel of Judas has low durability. We definitely don't want that. So we shall pay 25 gold and repair it. We do have few knights. I'm actually interested in where the election in England is right now. I voted for Prince Gamal, who is not winning right now. Duke Whittrade is winning. How much power do we have in that election? Voting strength is 3. Okay. The lordship of Ynysmon has given rise to the Welsh Catholic populists targeting King Aethelwulf. There are few things I enjoy more than Ecgbert's company. This is my son and heir. We spent an evening bothering the servantry, needling them about every small mistake and complaining about every detail. Who knew that petty acts of torment truly has a way of easing a troubled mind? After this short break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. I'm lucky to have a friend like Ecgbehrt. A nice little break. I am sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead, when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my steward, Prince Aelfweard, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice. Just as I am about to leave for another round, Prince Aelfweard's face lights up and he suggests we practice together. Is there a reason? Wow. Oh yeah, he's really good, isn't he? But we're trusting, so we will trust that he won't hurt us. Challenge accepted. The sounds of sword clashing against sword echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their duke fighting his steward. I must be tired from my previous practice because I move sluggishly, unable to keep up with my opponent. When I lunge, he is already gone, and my parries come at the very last moment. It is not long before I find myself on the ground before him. I yield. Well fought. I mean, we were never going to win. We have 3 prowess, he has 26. But we're trusting, so we went with it. We have 216 gold, which means we should be able to improve our crop fields. From crop fields up to hamlets. The construction of more hamlets means that more peasants can be put to work in the fields. And as we all know, more peasants mean more taxes. Because we're fickle, the next place we're going to develop will be in Nottingham. Hello. Just go away for a moment. I think outposts is a sensible starter, so that'll be 85 gold we need for that. Ethelberg, Thomas's wife. He's already had 2 daughters, and he now has a 3rd. Okay. We named the first one Ecgbehrt, after the maternal grandmother, then after the paternal grandmother. So this one can be named after the mother. Okay then. Let's just have a quick check, make sure we haven't got any kids that need to be educated. I think we do. Ealdhild, I think this is my secret child. She's in Reeve Ulth's court, so there's not much we can do. Aethelswith is charming. We will give her a diplomacy education because we are trusting, so we don't do intrigue. Yeah. Thomas is her father, so we'll let him educate her. And Burgrid is 27th of November. He will be 6. Aethelswith has been asking me for a toy boat for a long time, and I told her I would get her one in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. She responded that she was fine with her current dedication to her studies, reward or no reward. We are fickle, diligent and trusting. Okay, fine. Yeah, you can be content. We've got a lot of children that need educating. We need to develop the realm. We have a very large realm for quite early on, but I'm concerned that without it being developed we're going to struggle. But also, more for the roleplay aspect, Ecgbehrt is diligent. He wouldn't just ignore his realm. We're being raided by everybody, apparently. Well, we'll see if any of them stop in our land. Nope, didn't look like they did. It's past the 27th of November, so Burgrid, Burgrid's son, who is Rowdy, which is martial or intrigue, so it will be martial for him. His uncle Ecgbehrt is probably the best person to educate him. I don't think any of these raiders are actually in our territory yet. So we shall just stand off. Your friend Ecgbehrt died. Reeve Ecgbehrt died of natural causes, age 53. She was our Chancellor. Reeve Heerwald of Papworth is a really good candidate. Let's assign him. And it says he's a knight, so I want to check what knights I've got now. Reeve Beatric is 51, so we're going to forbid him. Reeve Beathwine is 43. Yeah, we'll let him do it. Reeve Wolf of Retford is 65. You're forbidden. Thane Werestan of Bolton is 39. He can do it. Reeve Ulth is 55. You're retired. Burgrid, my brother-in-law, knight and friend, is 53. Retired. Reeve Heerwald is old enough to keep going for a little bit. Although he's my Chancellor now, so you're also excused. No, we're still not quite being raided. They're on the border. I stumble upon my Chancellor Reeve Hereworld, crouching beside my dog Snow, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. She is a good girl. Hamlets have been constructed in Lincoln, and we also have enough money to build outposts in Nottingham, so we will do that. Then after that we will develop Derby. I think the best thing for Derby will be pastoral lands, which costs 112. We've increased county control. Still have a lot of county control that needs to be increased. Earldom of Derby, why does that not have a finish date on it? 4 years, okay. My granddaughter Ethelgifu has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Work hard and you can master anything. Diligent. Well, we're diligent, so indeed, hard work will bring her where she wants. I think all of our children are, at least that are 6 or older, are being educated. My lord, it has come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the Earldom of Norfolk. My wife Aethelswith draws up the details for the business investment, and it does indeed look as if the deal could benefit Norfolk greatly if successful. We trust her, and if it looks good and we're good at stewardship, it's a risk worth taking. The deal results in a great return for Norfolk. Hooray! Nice. My Chancellor Reeve Heerwald has worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Jarl Thorbjörn of Jorvik is flawed, illegitimate, and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war on him as I please. Incredible work, Heerwald. Now, do we want to do that? Like, how weak is he? He's still very, very weak. Although he has a lot of allies, notably. And if we holy ward him, then any Asatru rulers could come to his aid, so we probably don't want to do that. Although I would really like to have Jorvik. But would Ecgbehrt like to have Jorvik? Probably not. Speaking of which, when can we next change? 932, okay. Ecgbehrt Bromhead has increased his prowess by 1. No, I think we'll be fine. Lines about legacy. The latest work of my liege, King Aethelwulf, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Aethelwulf has publicly dedicated it to me. What man does not hope to rest when tired, no matter his wealth and treasure acquired? And when their final hour nears, wonder will life echo through the years. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. Aethelwulf, I can see this is truly heartfelt. It does actually sound truly heartfelt, to be fair. King Aethelwulf of England has died. Oh my god, he wrote us an ode to us and then died of old age. Who's the new King of England? King Gamal did eventually actually get elected. So it was Aethelwulf's son. Now he has several daughters. Let's start off by trying to make... Well, we have one grandson under Ecgbehrt, which is Aethelred, who has just turned 6, I think. Either that, or Yeah, he wasn't pinned. Why? How are they sneaking some of these kids past me? Right, he's charming, so he's getting a diplomacy education. His uncle Thomas, I guess, will educate him. I didn't give him that name either. Where did he come from? Strange. Right, now I'm just going to double check to make sure that I haven't got any that I don't know about. I do! Maud! He has a daughter as well who's 7, Rowdy. She's locked into... Oh, she's visiting Duchess Maria's court. Okay then, well, we can't do anything about her. What is happening with these grandkids, man? I'm pretty sure I've got all of them. And I'm pretty sure I've got all of them. It's Ecgbehrt who keeps wandering off. I'm not sure why. Let's arrange a marriage between him... No, okay. Between... Princess Ecgbehrt and my grandson Aethelred. They are related and there is a risk of their children being inbred. Are they actually related though? Or is this just you continuing to insist that they are? Because I don't think they are. That's annoying. Nominate successor. Who do we want to be nominating here? Prince Aedwulf, probably. There you go. We'll cast our vote for Aedwulf. Your culture has discovered Banus. Lookout towers have been built in Nottingham. Don't know why I said it like that. It's Nottingham. We can unlock a new perk. To my vassal, as an influential duke, it is only fair that you have a voice on my council. In recognition of this fact, I hereby offer you the position of Chancellor of England. We will accept that. My granddaughter Aethelswith has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she is repeating the warrior's words to herself. Give others their due, and you will receive your own in turn. Yeah, I think that works. She becomes generous. And we have a martial perk to unlock. We will go with Stalwart Leader. We now have 112 gold, so Derby can have... Oh, we might need a... There we go. Derby can have some pastoral lands. Aethelgifu has been asking me for a rolling hoop for a long time, and I told her I would get one for her in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. She simply waved my offer away, saying she did not really care about that anymore. We're fickle, so I think it makes sense that we let her become fickle. So, yeah, sure, a changing mind is a healthy mind. Not sure it is, but okay. My vassal Reeve Ulf approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. As he reaches me, I see that it is my dear Snow he is holding. I found this beast among my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. We don't have the money, so we just have to say she's just a dog. Okay. Well, Ecgbehrt is leading a more peaceful life than his father, I think. More stable life. He is quite a powerful vassal in the Kingdom of England, to be fair. Is there any kids that are... Nope, the next one that we're aware of will be Thomas in 2 years. Oh, he's wheezing. Pastures have been constructed in Derby. What can Leeds get? Well, actually, Leeds is relatively new, so Walter de Umfraville gained the trait physician. Lovely. Okay, just our culture has discovered public works. I think 120 gold to improve Nottingham is our next goal. Our councillor Bergier died of old age, aged 68. He was our marshal. The best candidate for the job is actually our son Ecgbehrt, so he will be assigned. Today I am observing Thane Weristan as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganised mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Teach him what I know about command, which is probably very little. As I tap Thane Weristan on his shoulder, he throws up his hands and shouts, "This is not my fault, Ecgbehrt. These idiotic peasants don't know their right hand from their left. How can anyone be expected to turn this rabble into an army?" I am disappointed in Thane Weristan. I am. I'm going to even pin him so that we can keep an eye on him. Efficient county taxes in the Earldom of Lindsey. Lovely. How's Jorvik doing? It's still got quite powerful allies. But I think Jorvik's time as a power is done. Okay. Let's, I don't know why it keeps saying that we're related to certain noble houses in England, because I don't think we are. Both Duke Leofric of Hwys and I are held in esteem by our liege King Gamal. However, when it comes to handing out titles, honour and wealth, one of us will always be first amongst equals. The upcoming gathering at Winchester Castle gives me a chance to ensure that I am the one with the king's favour. We're trusting, so I think we'll say we vassals should work together, not against each other. did we get 188 gold? It has become a habit to walk snow daily, and I am not sure which of us enjoys the fresh air and the sun the most. Snow bounds ahead and looks back at me and barks as if to say, catch up, and on we walk. Right, Northampton, I think I said I was doing next, didn't I? Pastoral lands. Pastures are used by local peasants to keep smaller animals such as sheep or goats. And then after that we'll do Cambridge, which will do outposts for 80 gold. We should be able to do that relatively quickly. Wow, our monthly income has rocketed up. In fact, we can do that now. Outposts for 80 gold. Norwich, what is your next one going to be? Outposts for 80 gold, I think. Some of my councillors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Ecgbehrt when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. We're going to say... I would like to train Ecgbehrt on something because he's, you know, the youngest and our son. But let's see which one we like the least, or which one likes us the least. And we'll have her help Girard de Pontieu, I guess. Ecgbehrt has been asking me for a stick horse for a long time, and I told her I would get her one in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. Ever since I made the promise, she has been redoubling the efforts of her studies. I would never deceive you, Ecgbehrt. She becomes trusting. Right, has it been 2 years? No, but Thomas's next birthday on the 6th of January will be when he needs an education. Right, lifestyle perk unlocked. Can we change it? Not until the 3rd of August. Well, that's only in like 2 months, so I think I'll just wait. We will go with... which one? Which one makes most sense in RP? Well, he's an old man. He's not courting anyone now, so we'll go with chivalric dominance. Right, August is over, so we should be able to change this now. We will change it to stewardship again, I think. We'll go with the domain focus. That's kind of been what we've been doing. So we'll go back over to that. Again, we're changing it because we're fickle. Okay. Snow has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside her, she starts wagging her tail slowly, but she cannot raise her head. I sit with her long into the night, petting her white back until the tail stills. I will miss you, Snow. Right, I would like to get to January so that we can give Thomas Bromhead a tutor so that I don't forget between episodes. Ecgbehrt has finished increasing county control in Derby. Right, I think we just need to bring the West Riding under control. That's going to take 8 years. th of January, that should be it. Right, he is a bossy child. He has a much greater aptitude for stewardship, so we will let him keep that. have... I mean, our son Ecgbehrt is probably the best person. Our brother-in-law Ecgbehrt is known to be a Midas touched man, even though his actual rating is much lower. But we'll have him teach him, I think. And that is going to be the end of the episode. Very nicely rounded out at 30 minutes. Guys, please do comment, like, and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos. I do appreciate it, and it helps me greatly, helps the videos get out to more people. Feel free to check me out on Twitch in the description down below, and if you want to support me as a content creator as I go on this journey, which I've been on for a long time on Twitch, but I'm starting out with it on YouTube as well. Really determined to make a go of it. If you want to support me, please check me out on Patreon below as well. My lowest tier is just £1. I really appreciate all of you watching, any comments, all of the subscriptions, anybody that's supporting the channel at all. Really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one, but for the time being it's going to be War Dog out.